Testing 1 2 3. 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 Good morning, Kishan. Good morning. The streams keep cutting out, so what I'm going to try and do is just run YouTube on its own for the next half hour to an hour. If anybody watching wants some charts looking at or any TA, I might as well do that while I'm here. And if you have stumbled across us, make sure to hit the subscribe and like button. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Anybody that has stumbled across this stream, this is our test stream that we are only streaming on YouTube at the minute. We've got a problem with our streaming software. I don't know what it is. So I'm just streaming through about 20 minutes, half an hour to an hour on YouTube, nowhere else, just to see if the stream holds up. So if anybody needs anything or wants anything, let me know and I will do it now. Good morning, Hidden Agendas. Any charts you want me to look at? Where is Bitcoin going? Good question. Very simple question to answer. I don't even have to bring the charts up. I've drawn some lines on the screen, as you can see. Good morning, Web3 Superstar. Hope you're doing well. This is a test stream. Our software that we're using has been kicking us out for 2 days now, so I'm just running the YouTube stream to basically see if it holds up, if it holds steady, and where we're going to go from here. Hopefully this isn't a major problem. So this is a test stream. I'm not actually going to do anything that's on the menu on the right hand side. I'm just going to sit here with a chart up and listen to anybody's questions that they've got. So Hidden Agendas wants to know where Bitcoin is going to go. I suppose I should probably do some work. Yesterday's stream didn't even make it to 11:05. Today we're at 11:25. We're not doing too badly. As you can see, we have some targets on the screen here for Bitcoin. So as far as I'm concerned, Hidden Agenda 42,443 is my first target, and then my next target after that is a whopping $48,000. That's on the upside. If you look just below where we are, we have massive areas. The points of control here, you've got a kind of area around 37,000 and 34,500. Currently, we've just touched up to 42.4. We're currently sitting at 41.8. So we've got a bit of time, but it's not even the end of December. I think the predictions that Web3 had, Hidden Agendas, I think had a one. Brogan's, Julian's, mine, all of our predictions have been blown out of the water. Even Ben Cowan himself, the Grandmaster Ben Cowan himself, even he has been surprised by this move to the upside. I do have some targets for Bitcoin dominance, but as I say, this isn't really a proper stream. This is more of a test stream. I just want to make sure it works, because what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to start introducing different streams. So what we do is we stream on Binance, we stream on Gate.io, we stream on YouTube, we stream all over the place. Web3 Superstar, you did not say $48,000. I think you said $36,000. You have very selective memory. You've spent a year saying 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44. You every month you have a different price. You can't just say you said 48,000. In fact, the closest I think is going to be Julian. I think Julian said 60,000 on his stream, and I don't know. I mean, he could be right. He could be right. Who knows? So if you are here, hello. This is Crypto Warehouse. It's a test stream. We're just basically trying to keep the stream going, make sure it's stable. Hidden Agendas, you didn't say 60,000 either. None of you said 60,000. None of you said 48,000. I think you're all telling porcupines. What I'll do, Web3, is I will go back to the start of January. I will dig out the stream and I will find the stream where you said 36,000. And if I'm wrong, I will give you a million Ponk token. So while we're here, what I will do is I will basically just keep testing the stream. Anything you want me to look at, I will look at it. I don't think I can look at Ponk for you, though. Should we see if we can look at Ponk? Let's have a go. There's really, absolutely nothing. There's no agenda for this stream. As I said, we went live on 6 different platforms, and we kept getting packet losses and packet losses. At first, yesterday, I thought it was our internet connection in the house. It clearly isn't, because we've been running live now for... How long have we been live for? We've been running live for 16 minutes without a problem. So I don't know. Let's have a look at Ponk. In fact, I should probably just basically talk to Web3, because we have I've done all the prep for Punk. It's all been prepped. Brogan is going to be doing the TA. We're probably going to do a 15-minute video on Punk today. And we have an agenda. I don't think this is the token. Let's have a look. I don't think that's the token. I don't think we can bring it up. I tell you what we can do. I tell you what we can do. We have the Dex T Tools link. So I can bring that up and show you the chart. Yeah, I know. I've got the right one. I've got the right one here. Dex T Tools is where to go when you want to find a token that isn't listed on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, or one of the other ones. So this is the Solana Punk Sol. So what I've done, believe it or not, there is some real there is a real possibility that this is actually going to go up, and Punk is actually not doing too badly. So if we switch it to maybe the 4-hour, that might give you a bit of a better idea, because it's not a very old coin. And what I think is going to happen is I think we're going to retest. There we go. I think we're going to retest the top of this line, which would be a 4x from here. Would it be? Maybe a 3.5x from here. So what I can see happening is I could see, let me bring this down a bit. I can see this kind of action going on with Punk. And that's based solely on the fact that this seems to be following a nice kind of wave pattern. So I think we could see this with a huge blow off top, at least 2 more pumps, and then possibly a crash down. But it's such a new coin that 4 million market cap, I think we should be looking at somewhere around 40 to 60 million minimum, then at least 100 million. I've looked through their roadmap today, and their roadmap is really, really conservative. So if I show you the roadmap of Punk, this is literally a live Q&A with no questions about Punk. So when I went to look on here this morning, I think the roadmap is under the About section, or is it at the bottom here? Here we go. So they're talking about a 75 million market cap in step 3 with a 25 million market cap in stage 2. We're at 4, so we're double where they expect it to be. I don't know, I think this is, I think if you aimed for 100 million, that'd be a 25x in Punk from where we are now. Now a 25x, you put in $1,000 in, you're getting a good chunk of cash back. Nobody knows, but this isn't, remember, I've covered Pepe, I've covered Floki, I've covered Pet LFG, I've covered a lot of these, and this is a really good website. I don't know who the team, I've actually contacted them today. I've sent them a message on Telegram, I've sent them a message on Twitter, or X as it's now called. I've tried to get hold of them to basically find out if we can do, because what I would like to do is, one of their targets is to have 19,000 holders, 6,900 holders, whatever. Now, if we go back here, does it actually show us the total number of holders? It's empty at the minute. So maybe it's under 1,000 holders. But what I want to do with Punk is I want to give away, I don't know, 10 or 20 prizes with 1 million Punk. So I want to give away 20 million Punk, 200 million Punk, whatever I can get my hands on from them, I'm looking to give away. So I've reached out to them. So if you do know anybody at Ponk, let them know. And what we'll also do is we're going to try and do a Binance, exactly a Ponk giveaway. We want to do a Ponk Binance Sol stream. So we want to do a stream solely on Binance, which will probably get somewhere between 6,000 and 10,000 people watching it. And we want to give away as many batches of Ponk as possible. That's what we'd like to do. But to do that, we need to get hold of them. So as I said, I've reached out to them on Telegram. I've reached out to them on X. So if you can get hold of them, or if you want to screenshot the live stream and send them a picture of it to show them that we are talking about it. Where are we? There. So if you want to send them a screenshot to say that we're talking about Ponk live on the various different channels, then what we'll do is we will do a Ponk coin review on Binance. We've got plenty of time. The stream's not worked today. So what we'll do is we want to start testing adding different platforms back onto the stream. So tomorrow, or tonight even, we might do a Ponk coin stream, and we'll do it on YouTube and we'll do it on Binance, just because we want to test the stream now working on multiple platforms. We seem to be working perfectly fine on YouTube. So I don't know if it's one of the other channels that hasn't worked. I really don't know why we've been dropping off all the time. But from what I've looked at, Brogan's going to do the TA on Ponk, but I do think this could have a run. And the thing is, if it has a run from here, what's the price right now? 4287. If this has a run and it loses 1 or 2 zeros, then you're going to see a big move up. The second thing that I'm going to do as well, while you're here and while I'm explaining to people a little bit about Ponk, is I have obviously set up the farm. So I'm going to show people the farm, how it works. I put like $10 in or something like that, just to show people how it works. Move over here. Oh, come on. There we go. So I've already set this up. I've put like $10 in, and just to show people how the farming of this works. So that's something I'm going to be doing again on the review video. But for now, all I'm doing on here is I'm just testing the stream. I just want the stream to work and stay steady, which it is doing. So it could be that one of our other streaming platforms is not working properly and it's kicking us off. So that's one possibility. And the other possibility is, of course, that there is a problem with the number of streams that we're doing through our streaming software. Who knows? Who knows what it is? All I know is that it's not been working properly. So anyway, if you are here, or if you are new to Crypto Warehouse, it's a test stream. This isn't a proper stream. I'm just making sure that we're up and running. So I don't know why we've got such a problem. I don't know what is causing the issues, but there is something causing the issues. I just don't know what it is. How long has this been streamed? How long have we been running for now? 26 minutes. So we'll leave the stream up for another 10 minutes. How loud's the music? Let's have a listen. Let's put some music up. There we go. Much nicer. Right, so I'm going to go back to the charts. I'm going to have a look at some charts, I think, while we're here. So I'll have a quick look at Solana. We've come down a fair bit on Solana, haven't we? We're under $60. But we're still in a fairly deep... Oh, so that's weekly, let's go to daily. I mean, that is fairly bullish. It doesn't matter how far we're coming down. I mean, if that isn't bullish, I don't know what is. We've got a nice little trend line there, all the way up from last 2 weeks of October when Bitcoin and everything else was pumping. Solana actually pumped a week to 8 days before Bitcoin. I don't know if anyone remembers, but the 27th of October is when Bitcoin started to pump. Solana started to pump or really move up around about the, what's that? 20th, maybe 26th. So we've had a bit of a run up there, which is decent. And we have kind of, is that, what line is that set for? Wherever that line was, we seem to have held it. That might have been my previous level of point of control, maybe. But I think on the next big leg up, we should be looking towards this kind of $78 range for Solana, and that's what you really want. You want to be stacking Solana at these prices. We're at $60. We could easily hit 120, 180 before we really get into the bull run, and then we could probably fly. If you can go all the way up to the previous levels. I mean, the next level up after 70 is this level here, so $103. Could we be at $103 by the halving? What's that, 66% from here? I don't see why not. I do not see why not. But anyway, if you are joining us or you are new here, we are running a test stream. Our stream has been dropping out the last couple of days. Monday and today it's dropped out. So we're just running a test stream just to see what happens. So for those of you that are new here, say hello. And for those of you that are sending me messages on Telegram, I will reply to your messages shortly. Should you buy Solana? I think given the position that we're in the market, I mean, the time to make real gains on Solana was probably at the height of its FUD, which would have been at this price here. Now, just to let you know, this area here, which was about $15, $13. This area here, that is where Brogan was buying his Solana. So if you'd have bought Solana at $15, you'd currently be looking at a 4x from where we are now. If we go up to the $100 mark, which is probably somewhere we're going to be around April next year, then you've 7x'd. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be buying Solana now, because obviously you need to zoom out. Look at where we are on the grand scheme of things. There's an awful lot of lines on here. Let's get rid of some of these lines. If you zoom out and you look at where we are, let's get rid of all of that. Now, there's a lot of coins that are never going to go back to their all-time highs. There's an awful lot of coins. ICP was over $1,000. What is it today? $4.50, $5. ICP is never going to see $1,000 again, never, because it was artificially pumped up. What are we going to see from Solana? Are we ever going to get back to $260? Well, it has institutional money behind it. People like Cathie Wood like it. I know there's various people outside of Ethereum that like it. In Ethereum, not so much. But could we see a run up above $260 for Solana? Well, that's only a 4.5x from here. Now, if we were to say that the entire market is going to hit 10 trillion. So if you listen to Ben Cowen, if you listen to Plan B, they're talking about a $10 trillion market cap. Now, currently we are sitting at 1.5. So a $10 billion market cap is roughly a 7x from here. So if we 7x'd from here, that would put Solana at $420. So if you bought $60 worth of Solana today, Hidden Agendas, you would have $420 in theory at the peak of the bull run. Now, obviously, that's not financial advice, that's my opinion. Everything I say is my opinion. It is not to be taken as financial advice. You need to go and get yourself a financial advisor. But the point of the matter is, whether you buy at $15, $20, $40, or $60, if we're running up towards $420, you're going to make a 7x from today. If it runs up to $420 from $15, then you're making nearly a 28x. So it doesn't matter. They're all still multiples. It's when people are saying, should we be buying Bitcoin at $42,000? Well, if I said to you, if you gave me $1,000 today and I give you $4,000 in 2 years' time, would you take it? The answer would be yes. So if I tell you to buy Bitcoin at $42,000 and we have a run up to $180,000 to $200,000, we've 4 or 5x'd your money. It doesn't matter about the people that bought at $1,000 or $2,000. You're running your own race. It's irrelevant what they paid for their Bitcoin. What's relevant is how you change your personal circumstances. So in my opinion, Hidden Agendas, $60 is still a good price for Solana. I don't see why you wouldn't buy it at that price. Any other coins you want me to look at? Anything you want me to bring up? Cardano. As I send my mobile phone flying across the floor. So, Cardano or XRP? Okay, let's go and have a look. Let's start with ADA. What are we on the daily? Okay. So, first of all, we're looking at the wrong chart. There we go. So, Cardano is back at 40 cents. I have been saying since probably, well, for all of this period here, I was saying that Cardano was being drawn up to 40 cents. I say that because it has a lot of history at 40 cents. You can go back over the last month and a half. We can go back even further if we want to find out where the prices are. So 40 cents for me was always going to be the first target for Cardano. And if you follow the fib levels, we've got a 45 cent and a 51 cent there. But what we really want to be looking at is we want to be getting back towards this range here, which is 90. It's pretty much $1. We want to be getting back towards $1. Why $1? Because psychologically, you've got lots of things when you look at charts. Let's bring this over so you can see it on the screen. There we go. So psychologically for me, $1 is the first major level of resistance for Cardano. Very much like XRP you want me to look at. Cardano needs to hit $1 because at that point it can start to look at multiples. It can start to look at $3 and $5. If we go back to what we've just been saying about the entire market 7xing from here, that would put ADA at $2.80. Now, if we go back up here, what do we see? Let me just put a line against the price I've just been talking about. So that there, if we 7x the market from where we are today, and everything all being equal goes up at the same rate, we know it doesn't, we know that Bitcoin has its blow off top, we then know that altcoins do multiples of X on top of Bitcoin, we know this. But if we say all things being equal, the prices pump up, look at where a 7x from today would put Cardano. It would put it at almost the all-time high, which is, what's that, $3.10. Now, if we were going to be pedantic, we would say that 1.5 trillion to 10 trillion is not quite a 7x. It's actually a 7.5x. Well, if you 7.5x 40 cents, you get to there, which is exactly the all-time high of Cardano. So when you see people predicting, oh, you know, we're going to hit $7, we're going to hit $5, we're going to hit $4, just remember the market cap of the total crypto market is 1.5 trillion. If we 7x and listen to Plan B, listen to Ben Cowen, who are way better at stuff than I am. If we listen to what they have to say, we're at $10 trillion. $10 trillion puts Cardano roughly at its previous all-time high. Do we think it's going to do multiples of what Bitcoin does? Yes. Is Bitcoin going to do a 7x from here? Probably not. Bitcoin might do a 5x from here, a 5 to 6x from here. So that gives all of the altcoins a little bit more running room. So always look at the market cap when you look at all-time highs. Always look at the tokens in circulation. Remember, there is inflation in Cardano. There's inflation in lots of... Solana has inflation. Cosmos, Atom has inflation. So you're not comparing apples with apples when you look at the previous all-time high compared to the current all-time high, because there is somewhere in the region of 12% more Cardano today than there was 4 years ago, or there will be by the time we get to the next all-time high. There'll be 12% more. So always bear that in mind, that the market cap of Cardano, even if it reaches previous all-time highs, the market cap will be 10 to 12% higher than it was back then. That's something to bear in mind. Ethereum, remember, Ethereum is proof of stake. It's now deflationary, only 0.5%, but it's deflationary. So its all-time high price per coin could go a lot higher than we think it's going to go. We have some numbers. We're going to make a video on 2 predictions. What happens if we hit the total market cap that I expect, which I think is 6 trillion, and then we've done another price prediction based on what Ben Cowen, all of the other people have said, Gareth Soloway, Altcoin Daily, all those. We've combined all of their predictions into an amount which comes out at roughly 10 trillion. So we've got a 6 trillion and a 10 trillion total market cap, and we're going to have a look at them. We're going to see where Cardano, XRP, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin is going to go. So that's what we are going to do. I'm not going to ruin the video by telling you now. If you're new here, please smash the like button and give us a follow. This is a test stream. We've got problems with our streaming software, so we're just doing a test stream to basically see if we can keep the stream running for a good few hours, and basically to see if we can keep everything up and running. And that's the only reason we are here today like this. Now there was another coin you wanted me to look at, which was XRP. Yeah. Where is XRP going to go? That's the question. Let me go and have a look for you. Now again, on YouTube, we've made a video about XRP. I have predicted, again, I don't have a crystal ball, I predicted we'd hit $1 to $1.50 when we won the court case. We didn't. We hit 94 cents. These charts, this is the daily chart, okay. So I do not know why Brogan has put so many lines into these charts, but let's just tidy these up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so hello Web3 superstar. Thank you for joining us. So one of the questions I was asked about XRP a couple of weeks ago. One of the questions I was asked a couple of weeks ago about XRP was, why should I buy it at 50 cents? It's going to go lower. And I said, if it goes lower, you buy more. Because XRP, in nobody's eyes, is a 40-cent coin. It is going to go higher, a lot higher. It's been suppressed by the SEC court case. People have PTSD about XRP. The one final thing we need to do with XRP is get rid of the other element of the court case, which is the fine. I believe the SEC wants $300 to $700 million out of them. Ripple only wants to pay, I believe, $100 million. So there's still some negotiation to go on there. It doesn't really matter if they pay $200 or $300 million. They'll pay it. They'll move on. That's the end of it. So with XRP, as I said, when I made my video, which was made back in probably about here, I made it in May or June. I predicted that we would get to $1, and I was wrong. We hit 94 cents. But come on. What is 6 cents between friends? I don't really think it's a lot. XRP has been following this lovely trend line here, and we have found a lovely level of support at 60 cents. Remember, we have this trend line that goes all the way back to the start of the year. We like trend lines. We like patterns. Bitcoin has been following a lovely upwards channel. It had been following it, it broke out. XRP, I expect some kind of move by the end of the year for XRP to push it up to maybe retest this area here, which is at 70 cents. That's my next target for XRP. If we break that, then I really want to see us have a run up at $1. That isn't going to happen anytime soon. We're not going to do 66% in 3 weeks. It's just not going to happen, especially over Christmas. So for me, 70 cents is where I would expect us to get to. Anywhere in this area here would be good. So something like this, which would take us to the start of the year, that would be my move for XRP. And again, if we go back to the 7X, that would put XRP at $4.20. Now, where are we in comparison to the previous all-time high? Did it get to $2.80? Something like that. Where did XRP get to? Was it pretty much $2? $1.98. So if we did have a 7X from where we are now, we would double the previous all-time high of XRP. So whereas Cardano's multiple would take it back to exactly the same level it was at in the last bull run, an XRP 7X would take it to double its current price. That is not bad going in anybody's books. So for me, XRP it's a faster horse in this race. It's a faster horse because I think the price is suppressed. That's where we are. So when you're looking at what you're going to put put in your portfolio. You've got your Bitcoin, you've got your Ethereum, maybe you've got some Link or Quant, whatever else it might be. I wouldn't choose between Cardano and XRP. I would have them both in my portfolio. In a conservative portfolio, I think it should be made up. The majority of those coins should be top projects. And I don't mean Dogecoin, I mean top projects. I mean the ones I've just mentioned, plus Solana, plus maybe some of the other coins. Quant is a great coin, I like it. Maybe look at some AI coins. But for me, I would have XRP and Cardano. Any other coins you want me to look at before we leave the stream? Drop them in the chat and we will have a little look for you. Ponk. I'm not looking at Ponk. I'm going to make a video about Ponk. Web3 Superstars already mentioned Ponk. We will look at Ponk in a video. We're going to do TA on it. We're going to look at how to stake it. We're going to look at its market cap, its tokenomics. We're going to look at its roadmap. We're going to do all of that. So I'm not going to ruin that by looking at Ponk now. If you want to know about Ponk coin, it's there. Ponkcoin.com. Go and have a look. But I will look at Agix. And full disclosure, I do hold Agix. It's an AI token. Christ, there's prices everywhere. I imagine that this is what? Big news coming for Ponk today. Is that big news being announced by Ponk? Because what would be really nice is some kind of airdrop for Ponk holders. So it would. Right, so back to having a look at this. Let's get rid of all of this. All of this really accurate but ugly looking TA that Brogan has done. Let's destroy his chart live on air. Okay. So we had our massive blow off launch. And what I would like to see is, where are we currently sitting? Well, we are sitting right there. And that just so happens to be this point here. Why is this point here important? Because the next level up from this point here, where we have any kind of trading history, is this level here, which is 45 cents. That is a 50% move for Agix, which I think is possibly a little bit unrealistic for where we are now. So what I would expect to happen, so bear in mind, this is going to do this. This bull market support band is going to do something like this. So I would expect Agix to come down, possibly touch 26 cents, and then move up again. And 26 cents would be my accumulation zone. So irrespective of what happens elsewhere, if everything else stays the same, then I expect two things to happen with Agix. Either we sit at this volume area, or we come down to this next level down, which is 25 cents. But we're sitting at a good level here. But look at the gap. Look at that gap there. Huge vacuum there. So if we do lose this, and I'm not saying we are, but if we do lose this, then the next level down is 25 cents. And again, that might be seen as a 15% move, but again, these are smaller cap coins. These are 100 million cap coins, 200 million cap coins. I wouldn't worry too much about them in terms of the volatility. They might go down 15%, but look, the price has doubled since the 21st of October. So bear that in mind. There's been a 100% move up in a month. So losing 15%, it really isn't neither here nor there. If this was Bitcoin, that would be a different matter altogether. But it isn't. It isn't Bitcoin. It's Agix. So what I would do, if I was you, Hidden Agendas, is I would start to accumulate at this price. I'd accumulate at 25 to 30 cents. I would be looking to get into it, and I would be looking to take I'd certainly be looking to take profits at about 45 cents, unless the market goes on a real tear, which we don't know about. So I hope that answers your questions. Now, we have been live for, let me just check. As I said, this was supposed to be a test stream, not a live stream. We've been live for 52 minutes and we've stayed up. I don't think we've had any problems at all with the stream. So what I'm going to do is end the stream now. Thank you all for watching. Been greatly appreciated watching the test stream. I hope you've all had fun. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure if you've got any coins you want us to look at, leave them in the boxes below. And until tomorrow, have a great Tuesday.